Hi, um, s- I'm Jordan Long, and today gonna say that SailorMoonTV.com is dead. Well, it's not dead. You can still go on it. You can still use their Discord if you want. You can still use their chat box, their talk box, whatever you want to call it. But if you want to watch any Sailor Moon things, they don't run anymore. Now, someone out there. Now, here's why it would happen. See, apparently the owner of this webstead, like so many others out there, uh, you know, put things on the interweb that they didn't have the right to put on there. Yes, maybe he or she owned it, all the disses to all the Deeks and the Pioneer and the Cloverways back in the day. Maybe somehow they end up getting PGSM and the song shows and whatever. Anytime you're doing that, even if you're being good and putting it out there for others to watch it, it's not yours to do it. The film rings, or whatever you want to call them, were only to be watched at home for that only. If it was going beyond that, then it was not following the ownership law. So that's what I think would happen. I think one day Toei came on and said, hey, we never got the all right to have the Deke, the Pioneer, the Cloverway, or the Viz, or PGSM, or the song shows, or any of the Sailor Moon things on this webstead. And probably told Club Sailor Moon, whoever he or she is, that they needed to take it all down, or there'd be a lawful fight. And Toei would probably get him or her dead to rights over unlooking the ownership law at that point. Now, I know someone's going to say fair work, but this isn't like you took it and you did all kinds of things to it. It's not like you took it and made fun of it or took it or seeked wrong with it or took it and talked over it and, did things to it to shift its meaning. This was just putting it out there for everyone to watch it the way that it was. So no one can say fair work over that. And I know there's going to be folks out there thinking that that truly didn't follow the ownership law. But okay. So here's my guess of how it happened. We here at Toei, okay, I won't do that again. We here at Toei say we never gave you the right to put either the Deep, the Pioneer, the Cloverway, the Viz, PGSM, or any song shows on your webstead. It was only to watch at home, not to put on the interweb for others to watch. Even if you were being such a good girl, even if you were being such a good boy, and wanted everybody to have one webstead to watch all Sailor Moon. You will remove it now, or you'll take it down, or we'll get on a lawful fight with you. All right, you're right, I'll take it all down. And that's what happened. That is what happened. That's what I believe happened. If you go on their talking webstead, no one on there is going to say anything about it. If you go in the talk box, no one's going to talk about, oh, did you hear about they got in a bind with ownership? Probably really unlooking, for Club Sailor Moon, whoever he or she is. I'm going to assume it's a he. Okay, what do I know? But anyway, how unlooking, for that. Probably so unlooked by having that happen, he or she's not going to talk about it. And I have been on there at least twice since to Thursday and Friday. Nothing plays. So I can assume that's what happened. And since they're not saying anything on it on their Twitter or on their webstead or anything like that, I will assume that's what happened. And that's what happened. Now, I'm sure And I was talking with someone one time and they claimed, oh, the Webstead doesn't notice ownership, or he had them all on film ring, which this happens every time I seek to find the Deke the Pioneer Cloverway again since of last year, since about 2 years ago. Every time something happens to stop it from happening. And this time, this turns out to be what happened. You only had the right to have it. Okay, I took it all down now. And that's good. Because you know we'd have you dead to rights putting full Deke and Pioneer and Viz and PGSM and song shows up there without our all right. Even if you owned all the song rings or not. They're all down now. And don't come at us saying we bullied you or anything like that, because we know you're putting full shit up there. Yeah. Of course, that is my godbrother Xenos and Osmond, one playing someone from Toei, the other one playing Club Sailor Moon. I will assume that he's a man, but I could be wrong. He could be a woman. He could be a he, could be a she. I don't know. But anyway, it is what it is. And I know someone else is going to say, oh, well, in Canada, Canada's ownership laws over stuff is the same as the United States ownership laws over stuff. You know, so you can't use that he or she lives in an unlike land to say that that's why. Because I'm probably sure that the ownership laws over in Canada are the same, just like they are in the United States. And the fair work law is the same over in the United States as it is in Canada. So no excuse. You know, so it is what it is. You know, that's what happened to SailorMoonTV.com. At least that's why I think nothing plays anymore. And no one from the Webstead, either on their Twitter or on their TalkBox or on their talking Webstead called Discord, that's what they call it, has said anything about that. So I will say that's what happened. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.